Linear and circular sketch patterns in SOLIDWORKS. I'll start by showing you how to create a linear pattern. Here, I've already started a sketch profile for a simple mounting plate design. It's basically an equal-sided square with various mounting holes drilled through it. What I need to do next is to repeat the smaller hole around the perimeter of the profile. A linear sketch pattern will do this quite effectively. When editing a sketch, activate the linear or circular sketch pattern tool from either Tools, Sketch Tools, Linear or Circular Pattern, or from the related drop-down in the Sketch Command Manager. The X and Y axes are automatically selected for directions 1 and 2 respectively, but note that any existing edge or line geometry can also be used for these definitions. I'll leave the default for the direction settings and scroll down to the Entities to Pattern panel. I'll highlight the field and then select the circle entity from the graphics area. This is referred to as the pattern's seed feature. Note that you can pre-select the seed feature before activating the command as well. Looking back at the Property Manager, for direction 1, I want to create 3 instances of the hole, spaced 2.5 inches apart. Note the preview showing the pattern placement and direction. I'll enter the same settings for direction 2, but this time I'll enter the spacing in the related graphics area callout. I'll have to reverse the direction for these instances as well. Now the pattern looks pretty much how I want it, except for this instance in the plate center. To remove it, I'll expand the Instances to Skip panel, highlight the field, and select the instance node in the graphics area to remove it. Before clicking OK, I'll go ahead and check the dimension spacing boxes for both directions. This automatically inserts a dimension into the sketch, allowing me to quickly update the spacing if needed. Note once a sketch pattern is created, it can no longer be edited from the Sketch Pattern Property Manager. But since I chose to insert both dimensions and instance counts, I can simply double-click any of these defining dimensions to edit the pattern. I can change the seed feature size, update the instance count, and change the instance spacing. If I end up with unwanted geometry, I can simply select and delete it in the graphics area. Now I'll show you how to create a circular sketch pattern using this existing part. I'll start by inserting a new sketch on one of the indented surfaces. Then I'll sketch a point on the surface using inferencing to place the point at the center of the arc. This will be my seed feature. This time, I'll pre-select the entity and activate the Circular Pattern command from the Command Manager. The first field in the Property Manager defines the center point for the pattern. Since the existing part is already circular in this case, SOLIDWORKS automatically selects this point for me. The Center X and Center Y fields let me offset the reference if needed. For the pattern spacing, I want the instances to make a complete circle, so I'll leave 360 degrees for the definition. I also want to increase the instance count to 6. Once I click OK, the pattern is created. And just as with linear patterns, I can update the pattern's driving dimensions to make any changes down the road.